is your First Alert 5 weather with Mike Daniels.
Welcome back to News 5 at 6. We are glad you're in safe and warm this evening. There's a live look in Colorado Springs. We've got wind and we've got light snow across parts of the city right now. That's a live look downtown Pueblo. That rain quickly changed over to snow in the Steel City. Nice burst of snow moving across parts of town right now. Trinidad, a little blue sky out over Fisher's Peak right now, and there's a live look from Woodland Park. Already some accumulation on some of the grassy and elevated surfaces. 24 is still rolling smoothly, but later tonight as that air cools down, we're going to see some slick surfaces across parts of the viewing area. Take a look at this. This is live radar right now. Starting to see some drier air start to work in. You can see these drier pockets popping up across parts of the Pikes Peak region. Has me a little worried as to if those snow totals are really going to happen. May have to revise those down quite a bit by our 10 o'clock show. You'll certainly want to join us at 10. Still seeing some rain shower activity on the far south end of El Paso County. And in Pueblo, radar tells you that's rain, but we just saw it is snow across the Steel City right now. Head back into the wets and the Sangres, getting some nice pockets of snow falling. Everything rotating counterclockwise around that big upper level low. Still plenty of snow upstream from us, and that stuff is pushing north to south. But again, those drier pockets starting to work in have me a little concerned. We'll do some updating for you as you watch at 10 o'clock tonight. Here's what the wind is doing. Still very strong and gusty out of the north, 45 to 54 miles per hour. That wind is going to get real strong and gusty as we work through the nighttime hours. Here's our hour-by-hour computer model. You can see 8 o'clock tonight. We'll still have snow across a good chunk of the viewing area as we work into the early morning hours. That stuff wraps up very quickly. In fact, by the drive tomorrow morning, drive between the Springs and Pueblo, maybe a flurry along the Palmer Divide, maybe a leftover flurry out across some of the southern mountains. But again, the wind going to be strong and gusty overnight tonight through the early morning hours tomorrow. High wind warning for gusts up to 65 miles per hour across southeastern Colorado. Here's your hour-by-hour wind forecast. 8 o'clock tonight, strong and gusty out of the north. The wind actually increases by 10 o'clock tonight. Pueblo, you'll have some of the strongest wind across the entire state. Unfortunately, that wind continues to crank throughout the overnight hours. Going to be hard to get a good night's sleep with that wind rattling the windows. Windy as you walk out the door tomorrow morning. Not as bad tomorrow morning early as what we'll have overnight tonight. Then we'll see that wind really start to taper down late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Right now, here's my call on snowfall totals. Again, we may have to ratchet these down just a little bit if this thing starts to ingest more dry air. 4 to 8 still possible across the Monument area. Some of those lower ends may come true closer to 4 than the 8 inches of snow. Black Forest, we've still got you 3 to 7, a little less from Falcon out to Briargate, Rockrimmon, and from downtown Colorado Springs south. Not going to be a big deal at all. A trace to maybe an inch or 2 of snow. In Pueblo, I've got you down for up to an inch of real wet, slushy snow. That's the great thing about snow this time of the year. A lot of water in it, exactly what you need. Back into the wets and Sangre de Cristos, anywhere from 2 to maybe 5 inches of snow on top of Greenhorn Mountain. Southern foothills, Walsenburg, Aguilar, Trinidad, 3 to 5 inches of snow possible by early tomorrow morning. And across the eastern plains, a trace to 2 inches in some areas. It's going to be a lot of really strong winds. So again, even though you're not under a blizzard warning, you still could see some very dangerous travel conditions with whiteout conditions and extremely low visibility. Pueblo, before the fireworks shot off this afternoon, you hit a high of 70. That's before that cold front pushed in the Springs. The daytime high 59 degrees, almost a 1/10 of an inch of water out at the airport. Outside right now, that cold air pushing from north to south. It's 24 in Monument, still 43 degrees in the Trinidad area. Factor in that wind though, you get the feel-like index. It feels like 14 in Monument, 16 degrees in Colorado Springs right now. Here's how cold we get tonight, and looking and feeling more like January, down to 12 in Monument. We'll be in the 20s across the Springs and Pueblo, feeling a lot colder with that wind blowing, and that wind will continue throughout most of the day tomorrow. Not as strong as what we will have later tonight into early tomorrow morning, but factor in that strong wind, and air temperature is going to feel colder than those highs into the 40s. In Colorado Springs, we're still going to give it a 2 on the storm impact scale for tomorrow. Don't want you to be caught off guard. Some of the roads could be slick. I'm anticipating a flash freeze later tonight as that cold air continues to push from north to south. Those road surfaces will freeze up very quickly. Be aware of that if you have to travel later tonight or tomorrow morning. Another storm coming in Friday afternoon into Saturday morning with still another round of snow. Best day of your weekend is Sunday, really warm on Monday, and then the possibility of a new storm coming in by Tuesday afternoon. In the Pueblo area, brief shot of snow tonight and early tomorrow morning. The next storm arrives Friday afternoon, Friday night into Saturday morning, rain changing to snow. A real chilly day by April standards on Saturday, then you warm up nicely Sunday. More rain in your forecast by next Tuesday, and for Canyon City, rain and snow showers showers tonight and early tomorrow morning. It'll be a windy day tomorrow. More moisture Friday into Saturday, and then that next storm coming in by Tuesday. And for Woodland Park, you get a 2 on the storm impact scale. Tomorrow will be a weather alert day. Look out for those icy, slushy road surfaces early tomorrow morning. More snow Friday afternoon into Saturday morning, and then still another storm by Tuesday.